Yungeen Ace is a Jacksonville rapper who's known for dropping the most disrespectful rap song ever. Who Want Smoke has over 50 million views on YouTube. He has multiple other songs with millions of views. He has a pretty big fan base. Recently, there was some allegations that he was a snitch. Now, I'm gonna be breaking down why this is not the case. Before I do, consider subscribing because 95% of y'all do not subscribe, and I drop very, very frequently. Do not miss out. If you enjoy this, join the Notorious family. You already know what to do. Not gonna waste too much time. But let's go ahead and take this all the way back in 2016 when I was still in diapers. That is not true at all.
Run shit down, man, you niggas is not the...
November 4th, 2016, what were you doing this day? Riding your bike, going on a walk, or were you robbing a plug for weed? No? Okay, just Jacksonville? Well, in Orange Park, Florida, that's exactly what was going on. A plug by the name of I Don't Give a Fuck because it's not important would get a call from an unfamiliar number. When he answered it, it was a customer that he was familiar with. The custo went by the name Unique. He let the dealer that we don't give a fuck about the name of know that he was going to slide some friends through to get some G's. They agree to meet, but what happened next is something he probably did not expect. When the customers in quotation marks arrived, the plug noticed that there was 4 different people and he was a little sketched out. That gut feeling hits, he knows that something's about to go wrong, he shuts the door. And luckily he did because he might have lost his life if he did not. When he shut the door, he thought that he was good, but that was not the case. Multiple shots were heard and they were headed straight towards his apartment. One of the stray bullets nearly killed a newborn baby. The plug and his girlfriend did end up saying names. They would admit that they were selling weed and who they were selling weed to, which led to Unique Amison being questioned. And it wouldn't take long for him to cough up names either. He would cough up 2 names exactly. He would give up Boozy and none other than Yungeen Ace. Allegedly, Ace and Boozy asked him if he knew anyone who was selling weed. This is whenever Unique called the plug on Ace's phone. That's why the plug was not sure who exactly was calling him at first, but this was a big mistake on Ace's behalf. The detectives got the plug's phone and called Ace. Ace wouldn't answer the phone, but it really did not matter because his house was raided and he was taken in for questioning. At this time, Boozy was already in jail because he broke into a house and killed an 18-year-old, also shot 2 other people. Investigators would try to get Yungeen Ace to snitch. Ace did not cooperate and denied any involvement. They would show audio of an inmate with a wire talking to Boozy. You hear Boozy confess to the crimes and he also says Ace's legal name, yet Ace still denied any involvement in the crime. Remember when I said detectives called Ace's phone? Well, Ace would deny that that was even his phone, but as we know, Unique already admitted that he called him on Ace's phone. Investigators would question a dude who went by D. D would rat on his friend Ace. He would admit that he was in the car right beside Ace whenever Ace got the call from detectives, but he denied any involvement in the shooting. On top of this, Ace was also accused of being part of a carjacking and also show him a video that they got from Boozy's phone whenever Boozy was arrested. The video showed Ace in an altercation with a group of people, and it also showed Boozy pull out a gun and unload shots. Now, this is whenever the snitching allegations come into play. The investigators pressed Ace and he ended up saying 2 people's names. He would say his brother Trayvon and he would say one other named Jeremy. And he also claimed that he wasn't sure what the altercation was about. The investigators asked why the guns were brought out in the first place, which Ace would claim that they were not the first people to shoot even though the video showed otherwise. Fulio, another Jacksonville rapper, would take to Instagram to call Ace a snitch. And that's where the snitching allegations even came from. The thing is that he never really even snitched. He told the investigators what they already knew. He never said anyone's name in an incriminating way, and I don't even know, bro. It seemed like he was really just trying to defend Boozy, and he never specifically said who shot. He refused to say who specifically shot. Ace ended up pleading guilty. The charges he caught was for the shooting, the attempted robbery, and accessory after the fact. And accessory after the fact is intentionally misleading or lying to police, giving a false alibi for another person, helping another person hide evidence, and destroying evidence related to a crime. Yungeen Ace is free, but Boozy is currently facing life. This wasn't even it though, because in 2018, Yungeen Ace would be shot. He was shot 8 different times trying to protect his brother, but his brother would lose his life. On top of that, 2 other people would also lose their life.
18-year-old Trayvon Bullard, 19-year-old Jacoby Groover, and 18-year-old Royale Smith. They lost their lives late last night.
Police say the shooter followed the 3, along with a 4th survivor, from a restaurant at the St. John's Town Center to the Town Center Parkway, then opened fire. Sheriff Mike Williams says this shooting is gang-related, not an accident.
The gang violence in Jacksonville is truly insane, and I bet that we all hope that these rappers can get out of the areas that they're all currently in. I like my Florida rappers, and I don't want to see any more going to jail. Or, you know, even worse, we don't want that even happening. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe. I hope you learned something as well. I haven't listened to this dude's music, actually, so send me songs that I can listen to. Suggest me some music for today. But we're on the road to 1K subscribers. We're trying to get there by the end of 2024. I would highly appreciate it if you subscribe. Join the Notorious family, and if you want to get notified when I post a video, join the Noti gang. And as always, stay safe, stay notorious, and peace out.